Welcome back, everybody. I'm Spencer. This is Leg Up Fitness. I'm an above knee amputee, and we're going to be running through pull day once again. Being this heavy in a deficit, I'm not setting any records here, so I'm not even sure the amount of volume that I'm planning on doing is going to be super high today. I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to try to get the squeeze, some moderately heavy weight, and just try to stimulate the muscle. So that being said, let's shut up and lift. Okay, that's good weight. I'm able to squeeze, so this is what I'm gonna keep it at. I think one more set of this. I'm really gonna try to go for a little bit more on the reps, and then moving on to the next exercise. Yeah, that's good. All right, one arm pull downs. I'm gonna start with the weaker side. Unilateral training for lats. That's good. I can feel the stretch. And that's it for that one. This is exhausting.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Kind of replicating barbell rows here. Stretch. Squeeze. Now, if you're wondering, why did he only do 2 sets of the 1-arm rows? I just did lat pull downs. Lats were already fatigued. I can already feel the pump in them. So, kind of finishing off with 2 sets on each side back to back. That's all I need. Especially without the surplus. Now, if I was bulked up right now, yeah, I would go heavier, go for more volume anyway, but not right now. Okay, so typically I will follow up that movement with some shrugs and then some cable pulls, or I'm sorry, face pulls. But I'm gonna do something a little different today, and it's just gonna be rear delt flies. I like to throw these in occasionally. Fact is that the last set still worked my rear delt, so this will be kind of a finisher for that. I'm still gonna go high rep, focus on a squeeze, kind of blast both sides. Also, this shows a variation of something you can do at your own home gym or any gym. So anyway. Ugh. I like to point out that this movement is really good for stretching the rear delt, especially when I'm up here. I can already feel a pull. Step back right here. So I mean, just great range of motion all the way. And being that it's such a small muscle, you don't have to go super heavy to see results. That's it. All right, guys, that is it. I had a few more movements mapped out, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I am depleted. I am tired. So I hit the main lifts, and stimulated the back. The only other moves that I was going to do was some shrugs and some bicep curls, but I did hit biceps doing the back movements, and when I did the upper rows, I definitely felt my shrugs involved as well. So I still got them. I'm depleted. Woke up, did an hour of cardio this morning. But here's the thing. Everybody runs into this kind of thing, and the biggest win is showing up and doing something. So if you're like me and you just showed up and you got some work done, it wasn't your hardest lift, it wasn't your biggest lift, and you still did good. Consistency, that is the key. So yeah, that's all I got.
So I myself see a lot of different channels, and I know that I've heard different channels that you listen to.
Mm-hmm.
They're always like pushing supplements all the time. And like, what is your stance on them? Do you take supplements, and what are they for?
Well, I take creatine. I just take 5 grams. You don't need any more. And that is good overall. Like, that is, I'm sure that if anybody's watched any kind of fitness channel and it's talked about creatine, it's been the most studied, yada, yada, yada. But it is beneficial for people who don't lift. So I know I take creatine, and I supplement the rest of my protein with creatine monohydrate, by the way. Keep it simple. I supplement the rest of my protein with a shake. All my other protein is within my meals. Fish oil, because I'm not a fish guy, so I'm not gonna get that kind of omega-3s naturally. Trying to think of really what else I take. Multivitamin, of course. And if you're gonna take a multivitamin, you don't have to go crazy. CVS, Walgreens, whichever. It's just a multivitamin. Most of what I would say when it comes to supplements is that is a market that depends on you not knowing what the fuck you need. So they can sell you anything.
Like, people seem to be pushing some sort of miracle pill that's going to get you shredded, and it's just a supplement. And
no, that's that. Ever since I've been a kid, there's always been some kind of crazy, fat burning, whatever. And really, it's just a deficit. If you're doing keto, if you're doing carnivore, whatever diet you're deciding to do, you're losing weight because you're more active and you're in a deficit. That's just the bare bones. Now, if you're talking about taking supplements, I would definitely, before you start taking some stuff that you don't need, get your blood checked. Yeah, if you're lacking in something, the blood will show. I think of any other major supplement that I take. So as far as like fat burners, I don't know if anybody remembers Hydroxycut. I don't even know if they still sell it, but I remember the commercials. I mean, they're pushing the same stuff. It's just in a new bottle. That's all these fat burners do.
What about supplements to like get a pump? Why?
Oh,
like what's the benefit of that?
Putting blood into the muscle. So L-citrulline is a exceedingly good one. I take the I don't take the powder. I need to take the powder. I bought a bottle of pills, and I didn't realize it was capsules. I thought it was powder. But 45 minutes before a lift helps with a pump. I know that they do L-citrulline shots, which I'm not really a fan of needles. So, and I know that, but I hear that works like so much better. But I mean, that's just for a pump. That's temporary. I try to go to third-party tested. Nutrigos is a good brand and it's fairly cheap. But I try to go to third-party tested. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that everything is in the bottle that it says it is, but it's much better. It's much more trustworthy than just, some rando that is out there making the supplements in his kitchen. Other than that, it doesn't really get too complicated. There's no magic anything. You just got to get something that benefits you. If you're not getting something in your diet, you can supplement it. And like I was saying, protein powder is a good supplement if you're not hitting your protein goals within your actual meals. I don't know if this is too controversial to say, but I don't believe in, what is it, turkesterone? Whatever the fuck it is. Some another magic pill. Look, okay. At the end of the day, it's hard work, it's consistency, it's showing up, it's cardio, it's making sure that you're within your calories, whether you're trying to grow, whether you're trying to lose. It is the most overthought thing. It is the most overcomplicated thing. A lot of supplement industries depend on you not knowing what to do, because most people don't. They don't teach you this kind of stuff in school. And then you go to a doctor that is telling you that, they would tell Arnold back in the day that he was in his prime, that he's obese. And they still go by that kind of stuff. So they don't know anything about this kind of thing. It's a shame, it really is. But it is a good way to keep people in the dark and sell them crap. That's the end of my rant. I can keep going for a long time. Like I said, at the end of the day, be consistent, do your cardio, count your calories, whether you're trying to bulk, whether you're trying to lose weight, and shut up and lift.